Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about the concept of loop control, what it is actually. So we all know that every loop has a condition. So once this condition get false, then the loop is stop its execution, right? But by using loop control we can get out of a loop before the condition get false. In loop control we have two keywords, one is break and one is continue. We already have seen what break keyword do in switch case statement. So we'll see how can we get out of a loop by using break keyword. So I'm going to write some conditional statement over here, like if I have a variable and called variable and I have initial some number 9 into it. So if I write like variable equal to I, which is my loop variable, and in the curly braces if I write break, what will happen? Every time the loop will execute, my condition will also be execute every time, and once it will get true, this break will get execute. So once this break will execute, we'll get out of this for loop. So I will not going to print anything after this break statement will get execute. So if I run this in our browser, what will happen? We'll see the loop, this loop will print only from 0 to 8, because on 9 when the value of I is 9, at that time we are just breaking out of the loop. We are not going to print any number. So just save it and I go back to my browser, and if I refresh, see it's printing from 0 to 8, because on the 9th loop, on the 9th time the loop is executing, it will directly break. So this way we can get out of a loop before the condition, the loop condition get false. Okay, we have another keyword in loop control, that is continue, where we can continue a loop. How it's work? So if I ask you that by using these for, just print from 10 to 100, not from 0 to 100, instead of just print 10 to 100, then how are you going to print? So I need to do some change over here, and I change this break as continue. This is also a keyword. So what happened when this if will execute? So you see 9 is greater than 0. So initially the value of I is 0, so 9 is greater than 0, that is true. So when it's true, it's come inside of it, and whenever your compiler execute this continue statement, it will not execute any other code comes under of it. Rather it will go back to the loop again it will increment the I, again it will check the loop condition, and again comes down, again it will check this. So this condition will be true until the value of I is 9. So till 9 it will be execute, this if condition will execute, and it will every time it will execute this continue statement. So every time your continue statement will execute, the control will go back to the for loop. It will, without executing any other code under this continue statement, it will again go back to the for loop. So if I do save and go back my browser, if I do refresh, you see it's starting from 9. So because I missed a equal, it should be greater than equal. If I do so, then your loop will printing from 10. Though your loop is running from 0, but it will print from 10, because every time from 0 to 9 it will satisfy this condition. So it will come inside of it, and it will continue the loop without printing any other statement under of it. So this way we can control our loop. If you have any doubt or any question, you can reach out to me in the comment section, or if you like this video or understand well, then please give it a like, and see you in the next video. Thank you.